The Brooklyn Nets are in the middle of a huge rebuild. So, what does this mean? It means that Cam Thomas is about to go absolutely nuclear this season. After trading Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas is going to have the ultimate green light, and bro might average 80 points a game on this Nets team that might win like 15 games. Last year, he quietly put up about 23 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in just 31 minutes. Just an absolute pure score, and we're going to look at that today because I think this man is about to turn some heads next year. He shot 44% from the field, 37% from 3 on 6 attempts. Not great, but this was the highest volume he's had so far in his NBA career. He had multiple 40-point outings, including one against the Warriors that we're going to look at today, where he put up 41, 5, 2 assists, a steal in 37 minutes of action. 17 of 33 from the field, 6 of 16 from 3 that night. 6 of 16 from 3, it's crazy. But here he gets Kevon Looney in the ISO, just hits a nice little between the legs step back. Here he coming off the screen once again. As he's coming off this screen, he does a great job of identifying what Curry is doing, and what Curry is doing is not playing very good defense because he goes way under the screen, doesn't communicate well with Clay, and gives up an easy warm-up 3. Here he is in transition, getting downhill. Doesn't use that left hand often, usually uses the right if he's going to finish, which is something I've noticed, but he does a great job of it. Tough shot right there. Probably could have been an and one, but he is so elite off balance. I mean, watch this right here. He's going to go up, little ball fake, and then fading into Chris Paul from behind the backboard, gets it to go, then drives against Klay Thompson, gets nice layup against Andrew Wiggins. Probably could have been a foul call, but he senses Podziemski coming for the double, and he's going to go straight to the rack and get a tough contested layup to go down. Here he is against, I believe the Warriors are in a zone right here. He just gets to a spot. If you watch Cam Thomas a lot, he loves to get to the elbows, but he gets into the open space right here. Then when he finds him, and he takes Sarge off the bounce to that elbow, fall away jumper, pure. That's his shot right there. One of his shots. Here, just a nice step in 3, knocking it down off the pass from Day'Ron Sharpe. And then once again, the double comes at him. He was triple teamed at one point on this play and got a wide open layup. This was just bad defense by the Warriors. Kuminga and Looney both run at him, and then Chris Paul eventually goes to him as well. Is that CLAXTON that was standing under the rim for like forever, and then done it, or whoever the post was on that play. And then here he comes downhill with the inside scoop lay. Another kick out there, or excuse me, this was a mid-range jumper, 3-level score. I mean, there's really nowhere on the floor that he cannot score from. Then a little pull-up here. Wiggins was probably thinking he was getting downhill, but he definitely gets to his spots. And like I said, he loves his elbow spots. Those are 2 of his favorite shots. And a little step-back fall away here from the mid-free throw line, or the mid-paint area. Getting downhill against the screen, watch him attack Dario Saric right here off the ball screen. Clay is going to fight over the screen here, and he's just going to go right at Dario with a little misdirection, and then gets up there with the right hand for the finish. Now, once again, in rhythm 3, knocks it down. This was just a masterclass from Cam Thomas. It wasn't the most efficient, but a really, really good night. And then here was another game against the Bucks that I want to look at. Once again, getting to his spots where he put up 45, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal this year. I believe they won this game as well. Coming off the screen right there, he was 15 for 24, so a little bit more efficient, a little bit better from 3, 5 for 13 versus 6 for 16. That's around the same efficiency, though. Watch him right here. Get to the rim. I'm telling you, he loves that right hand when it comes to finishing around the rim. Not a big, left-hander when it comes to getting around the rim, but once again, getting to his spots. Little step back over Middleton there. Watch him navigate this screen here and identify Brook Lopez. He does a great job of identifying a slow-footed big as a target that he can get into there and hit his step backs, get to his spots, knock down shots. Coming off of a little stagger screen here, and once again, he identifies that Brook Lopez is sitting back. If Brook Lopez comes up, he's going to go to the rim and score. If Brook Lopez sits back, he's going to knock down the 3 ball. It's really a lose-lose right there. Now the Bucks are in a little bit of a 2-2-1 full court press, and you can't run that in the NBA. That's just stupid. I don't know what pressing in the NBA. I mean, are we serious? And then a knockdown 3 there in rhythm. Once again, getting to his spots. Look at him. Get to the elbow. Knock it down. Like Kobe said, it don't matter how contested the shot is. If you can get to your spot, it makes it that much easier to knock it down because you've taken so many. And Cam Thomas does a fantastic job of that, getting to the elbows. And then here he is once again with the right hand slashing through the lane with the layup. Once again, they run this little stagger action, and this time Lopez sits back even more. Pat Connaughton does a better job of chasing off the screen, but he's still going to get to his step back in the mid-paint area. Dame Lillard with a lot of effort right there, stunting in, and Thomas is going to do that little step back fall away, which is just his shot. This right here was deep from inside the logo, knocking it down. Goodness gracious. I mean, the shot clock was going off, but still, that is some insane range right there. Now he's got Beauchamp on him, and he still goes right to the rim. Loves that right hand, gets the off-balance shot to go. Once again, look at him using that right hand. I might, after watching some of these clips, he might not be able to use his left hand. A little floater there, that's his shot as well. Getting in there, that little floater that he loves to do. And then right place, right spot right here. Once again, does not use his left hand, but it's all right. He's an NBA player. And if they can't stop you going right, why would you go left? I guess, that makes a lot of sense. Now he's got the mismatch on him. Once again, he feels the double team from Chris Middleton coming over, and he just goes right around Bobby Portis. This dude is just an absolute pro when it comes to scoring the ball. Easy dunk there. I was wrong. They lost that game. But still, what an outing from Cam Thomas there. Now, they also have a couple of other pieces on this Nets team. I mean, they're not going to be completely horrible. They have Nick Claxton, who is a nice young big at 25 years old. They just gave him a 4-year, $100 million extension, so he's going to be here for quite some time. And Nick Claxton has clamps. Very, very good rim presence. He can be at multiple places at once. Watch this play here. He's going to play Darius Garland coming off the screen, and then he's going to also play Isaac Okoro coming downhill and get the stop. Once again, gets a stop here on Evan Mobley. This is just fantastic defense. Mobley tries to go to the fadeaway. Doesn't work. And then watch him cover Garland, Okoro, and Mobley on this play. He's going to guard all three of them at one point, and he completely blows this play up all by himself. Sends it the other way, and the Nets are out in transition. That is crazy stuff right there. Just elite recovery. Once again, great wingspan on him. On the offensive side of the ball, he's not bad. He averaged about 12 points and 10 rebounds. He's pretty much a rim-running defensive big that can catch lobs around the rim. That's what his archetype is. Also averaged 2 assists and 2 blocks per game. Shot 63% from the field in 71 games played, Did not shoot the 3 ball a lot. Only 20% from 3 on 0.1 attempts per game. So he took 1 attempt every 10 games. So pretty much once in a blue moon, he shot a 3. But, I mean, he didn't have to. And then the other young wing on this Nets team, the other young piece that they have, I guess he's not really young anymore, but is Cam Johnson, who is now age 28. People forget he was already 23 when he came into the league. Now he's 28 years old, coming off of a season where he had a bit of a down year. First year in Brooklyn, he averaged about 16.5. This year, he only averaged about 13.5 with 4.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists in 28 minutes per game. He did shoot 45% from the field, though, and 39% from 3 on 6 attempts. So not the worst season in the world. And if he has this, predicted season, if anything, his season is anything like this, he will have a good year next year. Per 36, averaging 18, 6, and 3 on 46% shooting from the field, 40% from 3. That's good numbers next year for Cam Johnson per 36. So yeah, they have some solid young pieces as well. If y'all want, drop a like on this video. I will do a full Nets video, or leave a comment down below if you want to see a full Nets breakdown. But yeah, make sure to like button. We're trying to hit 200 likes on today's video. Also hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.